So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. Hurt. 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders, a final shot before break. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play.
You get in it for him. You get
Into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mac Hollins, 77 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
That's the score, Saints 7, Falcons 6. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, nice move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Penix working out of the gun here. Here's Hester open right side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. And a nice game there for a first down.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run again with Peyton. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Walter Payton, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Sanders. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to try and go deep again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mac Hollins with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Saints have taken the lead here in this third quarter. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Saints 14, Falcons 12. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Looking to throw, Penix. A short one pulled in by Fultzer. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tony Gonzalez, 54 yards. And the Falcons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
19. Saints 14. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Lions, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Sanders to throw.
And Steve Smith hauls it in.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Left 79 Broncos, traffic. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On the ground, this is Terrell Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dragon 60. Check smash, check smash.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Let's go now. 70, 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Rig alert, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the middle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw.
Pass complete to Taylor. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
He's back to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw.
He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1979 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now 2nd and 4.
At the Falcons' 26-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Dragons. 19 Tiger. 9.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Here's 3rd down and 5.
Get it. Cougar 19. 69 with 18. Rodley 18.
Now Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
He juked him. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here comes the trusty, battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. And now we'll get a timeout. Here, they're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll tie things up now at 22.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
42-yard line.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Buffalo 8, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Roderick. Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Fire, 19 Bronco. Dragon 60, 65.
Sanders once more.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's a man who started on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Panther 11. Cowboy 19, Lion 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Gonna throw right away. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 7 Pirates, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready? 19, Tiger, Cougar 19.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
And the Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This looks like a design run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. Oh, big opening up the middle. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw.
And he's going to be taken down. What a call. Going for it this deep in your own territory. And it doesn't work out as planned. They turn it over on down. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3.
Let's go now. Street, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So after 1, 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Jordan's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tigers, 60 left, 18 left, 18 left.
Now the lefty panics on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. Take off.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's second and 6.
Now second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Cowboy 8, Panther 11, 79 Bronco.
Here's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
For a Jets first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
He'll look to throw.
Jets first down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
12 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Penix to the goal line and in. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown Falcons.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The score, Falcons 28, Jets 7. Adam Vinatieri set to
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
'70 Ranger. Top low, 18.
To throw is RG3. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Griffin. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
79 Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
To throw again is Griffin. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Griffin. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action. Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix working out of the gun here.
That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon first down.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's Penix.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anthony Perkser. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Penix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Penix to the air once more. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus, 72 yards.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Griffin. And this one complete to Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
19.
First carry here for Ken Walker. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. It's complete, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Now again, it's Peyton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
To the air, Penix. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And looking to throw, Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Olamide Zaccheaus as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Griffin. Going deep for Walker. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Reload!
At the 21-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
43-yard line.
Go! Set, ready!
Again, it's Walker.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards.
Come on, come on. Hey, 68.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo.
27 yards.
And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Falcons 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's out right at the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
A short one pulled in by Furtzer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
To throw again is Penix.
They'll drop this off to Peyton. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 26-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Anthony Ferkser, 26 yards.
And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28.
He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
3rd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Anthony Ferkser with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Seahawks 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps back?
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big pickup of 38 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Falcons.
They'll throw with May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Running it here with Peyton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Penix. Throw caught there by Crumpler. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They are going for it. Penix. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Looking to throw. May. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Crazy. Eddie, what's up?
Here's May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. We're scoreless after 1. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll try and throw forward May. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll throw with Penix. A short one pulled in by Furtzer. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
Looking to throw, Penix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll run now with Peyton. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go now on 1st and goal. To the air, Penix. This will be caught at about the 5. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
To the left side and caught by Hester. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devin Hester from 4 yards out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd down and 2.
To the air, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
To throw, it's May. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Throwing here is May. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Hunter Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
May going to try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. That'll be caught by Hester. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's a man start on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Here's Cook again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
James Cook
from 17 yards out.
And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. They're going to try to throw for it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14. Falcons 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the draw, here's Peyton. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here's Peyton up the middle. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
They'll come up now on second down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus from 4 yards out. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
14.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Here's first and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here comes 2nd down.
They run it again with Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now 1st and goal.
That's good for a Washington.
He'll look to throw. And complete right side to Cook.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker. But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, backs up against the wall, Charles, and they come through with a phenomenal drive to take the lead in the final moments.
Championship effort right there. Marching almost the length of the field, coming to their final opportunity to earn the win. I think they'll remember this one for a long time, and their fans will too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Oh, he's got Hester complete. Down to the 10. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script. So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.